welcome to BeBrightTarot.ca. Like, subscribe, follow Instagram, YouTube, and website. Appreciate you joining in today. So we're just talking a little bit about what tarot can do. We'll do a week ahead reading. And the point of it is just to give you some tools to help you with your self-awareness, things that are going on around you, why they might be going on around you, and always comes with a few little tips and ideas for changing behavior, modifying how we're thinking, and maybe just tackling those issues and problems as they might arise. So let's have some fun. BeRightTarot.ca. Thanks for joining in. All right, so we are going to just head right into our week ahead reading for the week of June 22nd. So the first card we talk about is going to be the energy for the week, and that is the Eight of Swords. So this is really a card for self-imposed restrictions that are holding us back. So these could be our own thoughts, our fears, our repetitive actions and behaviors that are just getting in the way and really creating some self-sabotage. So it's time to listen to what's inside us. Let's leave those blindfolds on and just go inside to listen to our instincts. We're gonna, in order to get over these self-imposed limitations, we truly will have to make a mindset change. And it's going to be hard because, golly gee, we have to start believing in our own abilities, talents, and skills, and build up our self-confidence that we are more than enough to tackle whatever's holding us back. So we want to cut ourselves loose from those bindings that we've tied ourselves up with, and those limitations we've put on ourselves. Sometimes those limitations are, a strive for perfection. Sometimes it's just because we're comparing ourselves to everyone else around us. Whatever it is, we just need to cut ourselves loose from those limitations that we've put on ourselves. So what do? We focus on what we can control, and we have to face those problems head on. We can no longer act or believe that we are a victim, and there's no room left for excuses, because some of these self-limiting beliefs are the lies we tell ourselves. And so let's start building on that energy that we can do this. We can let go and cut ourselves free from whatever we're doing to ourselves to make things harder. Because, yeah, we're really great at that. Okay, so next card is opportunity that might come up this week. And that's an Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Coins, reversed. So the Eight of Pentacles is a card of work and productivity. But when we see it in reverse, it's going to lean more towards things like procrastination, being bored at work, riding the coattails of others, feeling stuck, refusing to learn because, we already know everything. And, a lot of like taking shortcuts. So the opportunity here is to understand that it doesn't matter what we're trying to work on or improve. So that's our relationships, our actual career, our health, our financial, whatever it is, that none of that will get better unless we're putting our attention to detail into it. that we're, none of that will get better without our commitment to putting the work in. That stuff doesn't just happen without the work. If we want to find success and happiness, we have to put the work in. Taking the easy way out, relying on luck, relying on others, really won't get what you want and need. So, the opportunity is really to find some time to put the work into it. And like I said, whether it's your relationship that needs to be improved, your health, your financial well-being, all that kind of stuff requires work and attention to detail, and taking control of it um, yourself. All right. Next card we'll talk about is an obstacle that might come up. And that is the Nine of Swords. So, worry, anxiety, sleepless nights. So, that's definitely all in line with those first two cards. How are we going to get out of our own way? We're being pretty hard on ourselves. We're probably overthinking everything. We're fixating on problems that likely will never come about. And then on top of all that, we constantly relive the negative moments. Oh, why did I say that? Why did I do that? Why is that happening to me? All that kind of stuff, right? So we really have to take a good hard look at ourselves and be brave enough to face it head on. We may need to talk to somebody, whether that's a professional or someone close by. We have to talk to somebody about it. We have to release those secrets that are festering within. And we really have to, at the core of it, be real with ourselves and stop lying to ourselves. If we're truly not exercising 4 days a week and eating healthy foods, and yet we go to our doctor and say, yeah, I'm doing good, I don't know why I can't get healthier, or why my blood pressure doesn't come down, or whatever. We are just 100% lying to ourselves, and that's not going to help resolve any problem, challenge, or situation. So the obstacle is acknowledging that, getting over it, coming face to face, and just releasing all those things that we can't control, because those, when we put so much effort into controlling things that aren't in our control, we just will spin in cycles, and we'll never be able to break free of that. So, all right, so the next card is going to be a help card. How can we help ourselves, help others around us? And that is a reversed Two of Coins, Two of Pentacles. There are absolutely times when we can handle all the things, and we can be maxed out, busy, and making it happen. But this is not one of those times. Let's help ourselves by letting go of that giant to-do list and focus on just one thing at a time. What we focus on is just as important, and so we need to focus on the most important thing. So we need to face our worries, our fears, our self-limitations, our procrastination, and really determine, okay, at the heart of all that, what is the most important thing that's holding me back, or creating conflict, or getting in our way. And we have to tackle that as our one thing. We have to stop being distracted by all the nonsense things, all the things that keep us busy, and oh, it's so important that 5 loads of laundry gets done today. It's so critical. And probably not. Let's spend some time on yourself instead, and really face those most critical issues and problems head on, those self imposed restrictions. Why are we feeling like this? Why are we keeping ourselves down? Um, that's what we have to focus in on. So let's do the work, but the work has to be done on the most important bits and pieces. All right, final card is going to be some action we can take. And that is a 5 of Wands reversed. And that's a card that represents our natural tendency to ignore and escape as quickly as we possibly can from our conflicts and our problems. So this is clearly what we've been doing. All those other cards absolutely back that up, and I've already told us that. So, sure, you can continue to do so, but you're not going to get anywhere any happier. It is time to take action on facing your problems, your conflicts, and yourself head on. There is no excuses. There are no shortcuts. There is no negative self talk. There's no distractions. The only thing you're going to do this week is get out of your own way. I wish you good luck. BeBrightTarot.ca, like, subscribe, follow, Instagram, YouTube, website, tell all your friends. And of course, if you want clarity or would just like to discuss anything, 100% you can message me on any of those platforms, and be happy to continue the conversation. So have a great week.